Jesus wants me to share with you what his weapons look like and what I see. Okay, I had an open vision. This is a couple times like he's been showing me, and so I've been asking, I want to see more. So he's sitting in a treed area, and I'm like standing there, and he opens like the toolbox, and I see like this tool on him. This is an etching tool, and it's round, and it's all silver. It's all silver. So if you're getting these, you are going to hell, and you're a demon, basically. So he takes that tool, and it has like on the side of it where it holds onto his left thumb, and I explained that before, and he etches into the demons what that is. And then I asked the angels, and that was back when I had the whole let me see, April 27th is when I was shown all these weapons. Okay, there's this one weapon, and it looks like this right here. This right here. So it has a handle, and the handle's connected to a flat silver thing, and it's all it's a handle. So and it's huge, and it's like a bandsaw, but in it where the bandsaw would be is all diamonds, like spikes, like a whole bunch of them. So when they take this to a demon's face, and I'm talking about a 3 to 4 story demon, and they just mow down their face, and this thing, it shreds their face. I was showing all this in slow motion of this being done to a demon, because I do like a lot of spiritual warfare, and I'm interested in this. Then I was shown another device, and this is the one I can only find that I can explain what it does, is this right here. Except it has on it like lines like this right here, instead of a chain, what it does. The angels take that with both hands, and then they put the skull, they just wrap it real fast around the demon and then crush its skull, but the other one has lines in it, and it's similar to that looking, and it's all silver, and it's all decorated like beautifully. And so I seen those demons' heads getting squashed. And then there's another one. It's kind of like those old-fashioned drills that you go like this. But the thing is, when they attack the demon, it has like a laser that comes out of it, and it has like this point to it, and they take it and they put it right through the top of the demon's head. And I mean, it's so fast, it's like seconds it happens, and the laser goes in and it goes all the way through the demon. And then there's another one where I'll show you that right here, where it has a handle, and then it has like these claws all the way around it. They're like all sharp, all silver, sharp, and it spins around, and then it goes right over the top of the demon, and then these are for like these huge demons, and then it disintegrates them. And then I was shown, let me see, I was shown like this machete, and it's all silver right here, and I was shown that, and I was showing how that whole thing is sharp. Even the handle is sharp. That thing can be thrown like a boomerang. That thing, it's awesome. So then I was shown that. Then I was shown this one right here. I was drawing all these. They were showing me this one by one as they were getting rid of the demons. I was shown this one, and this one has silver and gold on it. So I guess that came from Father. Father and Jesus made that one together, and it has a laser beam that comes out of it. And this right here has like a miniature bandsaw, and with all those little diamonds in there, so when it comes down, it drills right through their brain. And then I was shown the arrow. This arrow is a never-ending arrow, like in that movie on TV. I was shown that, and that is silver right here, and that arrow never ends. They just shoot it over and over and over. Then I was shown this. This is the only way I could describe this. It's sharp, and it's all rounded like this. And this they hold in their hand, and they just, I mean, they pulverize a demon like you wouldn't believe. And that is an awesome weapon, no matter how they swing it, because it goes all these sharp blades, and it's more rounded, goes up all the way around, and it looks similar to like your bread thing, but it's more awesome, and it's all silver. Jesus made it. And on the handle, they showed me the handle. It was like this, but the handle, because it's all silver, it looks like engraved like this. See, this is a necklace I got from God, and it has like flowers like that engraved in it, and that's like from Jesus. And it does have little gemstones, but I was shown the handle by them, and they showed it to me as they're tearing up demons. And so it just, I mean, they're pulverized. And so then I was shown a spear with a red cloth on it. They use that javelin, the big, I'm talking, these are principalities and everything, and it has all these sides on it, and that's awesome. Now this one I liked it a lot. This one spins, and it has a laser on it, and it's like that other one that I showed you. But it has just like a claw on it. Like they'll run up and right on the head and laser it, and then crush their head or any part of it. And then I was shown these brass knuckles. So imagine brass knuckles, and then what comes out of them, there's like these saw blades, round circle ones that come out with, and they have diamonds on there. And then whenever they wear these angels, archangels, and it just pulverizes, no matter where they move it, and they're working on a demon, it disintegrates them. And I was told that a lot of this is like judgment markings on the demons too. Then I was shown this whip. It was a whip. They wanted I was to draw it all in red, and it's braided real tight, and this whip is silver, gold with white, and I know this to be Jesus's, because when Jesus made that whip at the temple, God took that whip home, the Father, and made him that. It's braided real tight, and every bit of that braid is like a blade braided that tight of gold, silver with that white, like I told you in the tablecloth, that is the Holy Ghost, all together. That's Jesus's whip. And then they have these I don't know what it reminds me of a saw blade, but it's all edges all around it, and diamonds on each side of it with the points out, like real small, and that's silver. And they throw and slice their heads off, because you guys don't know how big these demons are. They're huge, and they use this all for warfare. And then I wanted to tell you, I got a present, 2 presents from Jesus today. Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Friday, April 28th.
Friday, April 28th. So this is what I received from Jesus. Just like Father gave me my gold dagger from Jesus, I received from Jesus these. I was received a 2. I was received one like this, and it's silver, and it came from Jesus, and it was kind of like a pattern like that, but it had the flowers the same as on my my gold one with diamonds. That's from Jesus. And then I got like this cool dagger to go for all my armor. I keep telling you guys, you don't think, oh, she thinks she's so that. No, you guys need to think you're so that to get yours, okay? I received this real pointy silver dagger. And it's this pointy like that for my armor. And I received that from Jesus today. And then, like, if you want to see the one that Father gave me, I'll try and find the picture of that again and show you. You do get spiritual gifts, and anyone that tells you different, they're a liar. The angels, they had to slow down so much, because they move so fast. It's like a speed of light when they're doing all this stuff. I mean, they could probably do 100,000 demons in like 5 seconds. That's how many is out there. And so my gold one, hold on, I have to find the picture. And this is like the Father gave me, the one that Father gave me. But Father's was all gold, and it had those flowers in it with the lines. But that blue gemstone is up higher, and the blue gemstone looks way better. I mean, the handle didn't look like that. God's was like real sleek and just, is real professional. And for people who don't think when you call on Jesus to warfare for you, I'm going to tell you what, I watched Jesus. I asked him, can I watch him spiritual warfare? And Jesus is like a martial artist. I wanted to tell you about this lightning bolt one here. See that? This is where you grab it at the handle, and a laser, a lightning bolt comes out of it. The angels use that, and every edge of that, when they throw it, I mean, they could spin it however they want with it. The thing is pulverized. But when Jesus does it, Jesus has so many weapons and that etching thing on him, and Jesus like moves so fast. He's like a martial artist that you wouldn't believe how he moves. And to slow down, it's hard for him because he operates that fast. You guys would be impressed to see Jesus like that, and he's not no little skinny wimp, and I wouldn't mess with him. It is so awesome to see, and his hair just went as he's doing it, I mean, slaying and then grabbing weapons off his belt and putting on, and slaying and doing that etching thing, and it's like a dance. It's like a beautiful dance of putting weapons down, swords, and then grabbing a whip, and then, I mean, he's beautiful, and his cape, how it flies up. Jesus is awesome. So he wanted me to share this with you, what he does, and what I received, and that you guys should be doing your spiritual warfare, meaning spiritual warfare, putting your armor on and doing prayer for the world for these end of days, and you will receive medals, and you will receive daggers and stuff from God. Yeah. So I'm just sharing this with you, and I think that was like the awesomest thing that happened to me today. I had to share that with you so that you guys can get yours too, because he's no respecter of any man. So I'm just letting you know, he doesn't respect me over you. Just because I received him, I see what I receive. And I'm to tell you, you can receive the same thing, because God is a loving God. I'm going to show you what they kind of look like when they move around. Jesus. Now imagine this is Jesus, and he had to slow down for me. I mean, imagine it like a million times faster, and he's grabbing on his belt. He's grabbing on his belt things, all those tools, every single one he has on there, and Jesus is just going like that. I mean, Jesus is just like that. That's what Jesus does. When you call him to spiritual warfare, you faster than that, and grabbing all different types of weapons. As he folds his hand right where his belt is, Jesus grabs a weapon, grabs a demon, and I mean, he is just working them out. That's what Jesus did for me. I mean, Jesus does that way better, more professional. He's like a master at what he does. And I'm going to tell you what, that bandsaw one, they took a Leviathan. The angels took a Leviathan demon, and these angels are huge, but these Leviathan ones, like the one around the White House, and with their gloves, there's something special with their gloves, and smashes them out flat. I always see Jesus smashing it out flat, flattens demons out like paper. When they took that bandsaw and they take it, and that weapon disintegrates the whole thing of those snakes. That's what those are used for. And imagine Jesus doing that way better, and then his hair flying in his cape. It was a sight to see. Yeah, and just sharing. This is what Jesus and your angels do for you every day, non-stop. And when you don't have an angel, and this is why there's so much wrong with the world, imagine Jesus doing one of these by himself, and they have all these weapons. They have chains too. Jesus grabs his chains like that off of his belt. Angels do the same thing. And imagine they're in their capes just like that, spinning like that. That's what Jesus does. And the angels too. But Jesus, to see it, is a sight to behold. Jesus does not put on any helmet. Period. His hair is flowing because he shows the glory of God like it's wrote in the Bible. He is a man and he's never to cover his glory. That is his hair. If you need to know why, that's why. And your angels and Jesus does that every day, all the time, every second, demon after demon. Because remember I told you all demons go back together, so you keep sinning and you're wearing it. It's terrible. And they do have the chains. Jesus has a chain too. He has so much stuff on him, and he's just, imagine that, like so much faster. And they have one of those tridents too. They have so many stuff that, I mean, they took hours for me to draw that stuff out for you. So I had to find this for you so that you could see what I see, what it looks like on those demons, and what it looks like. And that's what they do for you every day, and so does Jesus when you call him for warfare on him. Keep disrespecting him. It's what he does. So I think it's awesome, and I thank God every day that they showed me that. They took the time out, and then, you know, everyone thinks that no one's doing anything for them. Your angels are there. So remember when I told you you had to have a recall for your angels? This is the very reason why.